Hello, I'm Avin Jogia.
And I'm Erin Westbrook. Welcome to RealWorks. Filmmaker Joey Schweitzer's passion for playing baseball became part of his identity at a very early age. In fact, for a brief moment, it looked like his talent could take him all the way to the top. But was he living his own dream or someone else's?
To me, baseball was everything when I was growing up.
Yeah! We win!
I mean, I absolutely loved it.
So I always knew that I wanted to get you to play baseball, and because I love baseball. So and we used to have a catch, and I thought that you were pretty talented. You could certainly throw the ball and hit.
I started playing Little League when I was in first grade, and my dad was the head coach. And I certainly wasn't the best player, but I remember that I had all these friends, and I would always, hang out with them and go over to their houses after games, and we built up a camaraderie and a friendship that really held our team together, and that's part of the reason why we won that championship in third grade. And then after that third grade baseball season, I started playing on a traveling team called the Brooklyn Bulldogs.
I was asked to coach for the summer, so I asked a couple of the guys that I was friendly with, who friends of yours, and we put together, with Eddie, a team.
I think I was coaching first base and you were the first baseman. And my job as a coach, whether opponent or not, is to try to teach. And you were a polite young man over there, and we tease each other about winning or how we were playing, or if I was doing a good job or if you were doing a good job.
You both would walk out of the house so proud, dressed in your uniforms. I thought you enjoyed it and you liked it. I thought you had friends on the team. I thought it was a positive thing.
You were on fire. I mean, hitting wise, you hit 2 home runs. You hit 2 balls out of the park. They probably went about 200 feet. For a kid, 9 years, 8 years, 9 years old, you were 9, right? That was amazing. I mean, they were shots. I don't know what happened. I'm trying to figure out. You came back from camp, and your whole throwing motion was different.
I remember I was in the park, and I was having a catch with these other people, and then just that one throw.
So every sport has their injury profile. So soccer players get shin and knee problems, runners get shin splints, swimmers get shoulder problems, and baseball players get shoulder and elbow problems. That's by far the most common injury pattern we see in that sport. And as kids, get more serious and they get older and they grow, they put more stress on their shoulder and their elbow, so we see those problems more commonly as they throw harder.
It's a level of pressure for a 9-year-old to be out there trying to make plays as a flying rock is hitting their direction, or being on the mound and trying to throw strikes, regardless of how many lessons you've taken or how much you practice.
I started from batting 7th to not batting at all, from playing second base to not playing at all. And it's really hard for someone who's so young to experience that, because I wasn't on a high school team, I wasn't in college, I was 10.
You wanted to tell me the way you were acting. You couldn't get out of bed. You didn't want to be bothered, and I just didn't pick up on it. You know, I didn't. You know, I thought that if you committed to it, you should play it. But, you know, I was mistaken.
I think the harder thing looking back is understanding now in hindsight how much kids can be hurt by how you interact with them as their talent doesn't grow as maybe the next kid.
I thought a team sport was supposed to bring kids together and be socialization. And I found for you, you weren't friends with these boys. Some of them you didn't like.
I realized, and this is probably my biggest mistake with you, was that at that point I should have removed you from the organization too. I should have never let you play.
Baseball was, you know, kind of like my identity. They'd be like, oh, Joey? Yeah, Joey's on the Bulldogs. You know, like he's a baseball player. That's his thing. And so when I went into middle school, I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't really know like who I was. And it was weird because there was so many people and it was so like overwhelming. And even though I wasn't on the Bulldogs anymore and I wasn't playing baseball, my dad still wanted to have a catch with me. He still wanted to take me to the batting cages. He still wanted to watch the Met games with me. But that desire just ran out. And I don't think he wanted me to become this professional baseball player or anything like that. I think he just wanted me to love baseball.
Nice game, Harry. Well, that's it for today's show. Thank you for joining us.
See you next time on RealWorks.